Okay, we're live at Goodwill. Here's Jennifer.
Hello.
You know Jennifer. She tells us all the things about all the Goodwill programs throughout the entire year. We are actually behind the scenes of Goodwill.
Sneak peek.
So, tell everybody, so it's spring cleaning season. Here we are in May. Kids are going to get out of school soon. This is the time to purge.
Yes. Get rid of your stuff.
Get rid of your stuff. And you just moved, so you know all too well.
I was just going to say, I was at the end of moving after like 4 days of nonstop work, and I really wanted to throw some stuff away. I just wanted to get rid of it. And I was like, I had to tell myself, no, Jennifer, don't do that. Put it in your truck and take it to Goodwill. And that's what I did. And what we're here today is in the back part of our warehouse, where a lot of the donations end up. So you kind of get a sneak peek into what goes on back here. And
so your stuff, usually I bring mine in boxes or garbage bags or whatever. That stuff then is then sorted, right?
Right, it's put in bins, sorted if it's glassware, if it's pictures, if it's textiles, whatever it might be, it's sorted that way. Taken to the store, which we're going to go into in a little bit.
We're going to go into the store, very excited.
What doesn't sell in the store goes to the outlet store, which we call extreme thrifting, because things are priced by the pound and it's kind of a whole different shopping scenario. And then what doesn't sell in the outlet store is salvaged. So last year alone, we repurposed 28,000 tons of items in 1 year alone.
Sustainability has been a big buzzword lately.
Exactly.
Because we don't want the stuff ending up in a landfill, which is why a lot of people bring their, unwanted items to Goodwill for spring cleaning anyway. A lot of this stuff, though, that's sold in the stores, those monies go to fund Goodwill's programs, which I really want to stress. Because sometimes, you think, oh, it's Goodwill's running a store, and it's like, well, no, that money supports their programs, like the Bookworks program, like their
Job Connection Center, our Life Skills Development Program for adults with disabilities, supported employment for people with disabilities, affordable housing, a whole slew of different
Goodwill
programs.
puts people back to work, which is awesome, and there are many other programs. So let's start walking here towards the store, so you can kind of see it. I'm going to give everybody a tour here. You're going to see some of these big items. Here's some of the employees here bringing some of the items in. And then you'll see those big bins over there. These are where the actual donations. By the way, we're in the St. Pete store right off the end of the Gandy Bridge. And this is a big location for you guys, right?
Yeah, well, it's our headquarter building, and it's also a huge warehouse and distribution center and the retail store that we're heading into right now. So, yeah, it's one of our biggest.
So spring cleaning, it's always tough. The big thing is people are getting ready for garage sales.
Right.
And then all that stuff you don't sell from your garage sale, there's another perfect way to donate to Goodwill.
Yes, that's so true. And you can see a bunch of bikes and things over there, which are typical items that we get. And, of course, if you can't afford to go to Target or whatever and buy a bicycle, you can often come here and find.
All right, we're going into the store now.
Okay, this is the back end of the store.
This is the
processing area.
Okay, so this is the process area. Look at these. Look at these rugs. I mean, the stuff they get here is really incredible. And this is the stuff that maybe you just changed your decor. I mean, it might be as simple as you painted your room and the colors didn't go anymore. That's the kind of stuff that they offer here. These jackets. Look at this jacket. It's amazing. How fun is all of this stuff?
It is fun. It can be a lot of fun.
They always say one man's trash is another man's treasure. So that's kind of really what Goodwill does. They repurpose these items. They make sure that it finds a new home or it's repurposed in another way so it doesn't go into a landfill.
Modeling here, chandeliers. I actually did that too. Brought a chandelier to Goodwill.
Awesome. Okay, so now we're going into the main store. The other thing I wanted to hit on really quickly is that Goodwill sells new stuff. New stuff. See this stuff right here? This stuff, as we come now into the main store, is brand new back to school stuff. Look at the push pins, everything you need for your office. Look, may the 4th be with you. There's some Star Wars stuff. They have new items here too. And so you can come and get houseware items. Look at all of these fun bases that they have. So remember, they'll take all of your items as you do your spring cleaning. And like I said before, the hardest thing is to get started, because those are the projects you really want to put off, right, Jennifer? You're like,
I did put it off, and I regretted it so much.
So the best thing and the best advice that you guys can give, look at all these new cleaning products. Look at this. You can get glass cleaner. You can get all this stuff. This is really their new item section here at the Goodwill store in St. Pete. What's the best way to get started? Start small, start in one area?
I did room by room, and that's what worked the best for me. When I finally got into my mind that I had to get this done, that's what I did, and that worked the best. And don't put it off.
Don't put it off.
And then it feels so good when you're done and you're cleaned out and everything's minimal. And
hold on, I've just seen someone has donated a wine cooler. Stand by. Look at that. That's beautiful.
That is a nice one.
It's a nice wine cooler. It's right here at the Goodwill. So everything from furniture to lamps, anything that you have, any unwanted items that you want to donate to Goodwill, they'll take the item, they'll make sure that it finds a new home, and then that money goes to all their great programs that they offer. So,
and if it doesn't find a new home, it will be repurposed or recycled in some form. So it's all good. Doesn't go to a landfill, doesn't mess up the environment,
so
doesn't go, you know.
So as we're walking to the front of the store, you guys have a big event coming up, and this is such a fun event.
Yes.
I'm going to show some of the items here along the way as we're walking and talking. The Goodwill Hippie Dash is coming up. So this is their run they do every year, and it's super groovy because you dress up like a hippie and you run, which is, I mean, does it get any more fun than that?
It's so fun. It's an 8K, a 5K, or a 1 mile walk. You can bring a stroller, you can bring your dog for the 1 mile walk. People dress up incredibly. Some really good costumes. We have a costume contest with prizes for the best dressed male, female, child. We call them flower children, the little kids, and dogs also get a prize.
So see, it's like you can come and run. I know there's a lot of runners who are big mix listeners. If you guys want to participate in this run, there are runs now for everything. But when you think about that, you can go and run, you can support Goodwill, and you can do something fun, which is just dress up and like have fun. So this is their whole hippie kiosk here. They have everything in the store, so if you want to dress up like a hippie, but when you run, you get these really groovy t-shirts and medals. So here, I want to show
There's the running t-shirt, the runners.
So everybody gets a groovy t-shirt.
And it's super soft. It's a really nice material.
That's amazing.
Everybody in the 8K and the 5K will get this medal, finisher's medal, which is also really adorable.
Awesome. Look at that medal.
And then if you're first, second, or third place in your age group, you get this massive, glittery,
huge
beautiful medal. So yeah, it's going to be super fun. Free beer and munchies, all in downtown Gulfport, which if you've never been, you can spend a day there just doing that.
The run is May 19th, so you got a couple weeks if you still got to do some training. I don't know if the training's going to be in my books.
Running is not required.
Running is not required. No. I'll probably be walking, so you can walk with me because I will be there, and all of our friends are going to be there too. Online registration ends May 17th, so they got to get registered. If people want to register for the Hippie Dash, how do they do that?
Go to runsignup.com and just search Hippie Dash, or even just Google Hippie Dash and it will come up.
It'll come up, so you can get registered, and then you can come here, get your groovy stuff to wear, and then afterwards get your groovy t-shirt and your groovy medals here from Goodwill. So, let's go over the checklist again. Clean out your junk, right, Jennifer?
Yes,
tell them.
Clean out your junk. Do it now.
Yes,
you won't regret it.
Well, and here's the thing. I was just about to say, you got to do it now because it's already getting really hot. And think about June, July, and August. You do not want to do that when you clean out your garage in the heat of the summer. No, you do not. You need to do it like in the next 30 days.
That's a very good point.
So, thank you, Jennifer, for joining us today. Spring
Hope
cleaning
to see everybody
here.
at the Hippie Dash.
Goodwill locations all over Tampa Bay take your stuff. What are some of the locations off the top of your head? I know that you guys have different trucks and different parking lots too.
We have hundreds. So yeah, you can go online to goodwillsuncoast.org and search all our donation locations and store locations. And all our stores take donations also. You don't have to go to a trailer or a
you can
bin.
You can do what you need to do, find one close to you in the neighborhood you are, and happy spring cleaning, Jennifer.
Yay, thank you.